Every human being on the face of the earth has a thing called a nervous system. And every one of our nervous systems is on a quest for safety. Your nervous system, my nervous system, and everybody else's nervous system, everyone who's ever lived and everybody will live, is on this same quest, this quest for safety. Now, our nervous system determines what is safe by what is most familiar. And it thinks that the things that are most familiar are the things that happen first in our life, or the things that happen most frequently in our life, most likely in those earlier years. Now, this works out really, really well if the things that happen to you first and most frequently in your early years were really positive, because that's a positive imprint at a subconscious level. And your nervous system sees that as being familiar and therefore safe, and will therefore keep you living those kind of things in your life moving forwards, anything up to the end of your life. But the problem is if you lived a less than ideal life when you were younger, so you have negative imprints from those earlier years. Now, those may be negative imprints, but they happen first and they happen most frequently, and therefore your nervous system still thinks that that is the stuff that is the most safe for you, and therefore it will keep you attached to that kind of thing. That's why people get stuck in toxic loops. They keep getting the same kind of relationships, they keep getting into the same kind of arguments. They're doing that because their nervous system, their unconscious nervous system, assumes that it's safe to be in those kind of toxic situations, difficult situations, confrontational situations, because it's most familiar. It's where you've been most often. If you want to get out of those toxic loops, those negative loops, you need to get into the unconscious mind and change the nervous system, change the coding, so that it knows that even though that thing is familiar, that stuff is familiar, it's not the stuff that keeps you safe today. How do you do that? Subconscious bullshit elimination. How do you do that? DM me to work with me one-to-one, or if you haven't got that kind of money, look in the comments and you can now work with me for just $5 a week. That will be going up very, very soon. So if you want to do that, get in really quick. If you don't want to do that, that's cool. I'll see you tomorrow.